Crypto Pirates, welcome to your Discourse Syndicate. Captain RG3 here in the house for you. And it is just a night with me, no guests, just us. So let's see if the follows start going down. We need like 10 more subscribers to hit 2K, guys. We need like 10 more subscribers. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell thingy. Get us up to 2K tonight. It would be so nice. My handlers would love it. My handlers, right? I think DC and Knuckles are my handlers. They do it well. So how's everybody doing this evening? Tonight, I am going to get the voice chat going so that you guys can actually join in voice chat if you'd like. We have DS Talk up and live. There's already a group of folks in there. I don't know what happened. D'Artagnan was in there a second ago. Hey, what's up, Sammy? I'm going to say hi to the chat room here in a second. Let me see if I got the invite link. Share invite link. Copy. Oh, copy link. No. Invite link copied to clipboard. Yeah, if you go to the t.me / DS Talk, you can join in there and you can ask some questions, and I actually can bring it live onto the stream. So anyway, let's go to the chat room real quick here and say hello to everyone. Crypto Ewok first in line. Everybody, what's up, Pirates? What's up, Ewok? Crypto Gains Club 369. Reggie Bone, boom, 10 cents on the way. I certainly hope so. I'm not going to call that one, but I like your attitude, Reggie Bone. I like it. Hexagon 720. Yep. I love the rockets and the booms and the 10 cent to the moons. But guys, we are at 1.55 cents right now. That is like buy territory. We are down just like the rest of crypto and have been, we've been hanging in there pretty good. I'm not going to say that HEX is down by much, but we do have a significant dip going on here. But let's take a look at the bloody streets right now. I think Bitcoin got just smashed again today. Yep, look at it at 55K. ETH hanging in there, but still down at 2120. What else we got? Oh, the other crap. I just have a hard time when I see Binance, Ripple, Doge, Tether, Cardano, all sitting up there. All of the shit that's been the same old in crypto. Promise coin after promise coin after promise coin. Nothing there for anybody. I just can't believe. Oh man, you know what? They bring in a new group of useful idiots, and they steal their money. That's what's going on right now. There are useful idiots in crypto right now. We've got influencers out there egging it on, pumping Doge right along with the Hollywood regulars and the influencers. We've got everybody, Bitcoin to 180K, 100K, all this crap going on, which, it's been pumping very nicely. But how much more gas is left? Who else is going to get in to make it pump like that? But anyway, Marcovelli, good to see you. I think Marcovelli's in the DS Talk chat room. Hexmac, what's up, dude? Been a while since I seen you on stream. Maybe we'll catch you on the next Friday or something. Or maybe you need to come on and do a stream with me. Maybe that's what we need to do. Hexander, welcome. Ben Fev, buy Hex. Don't be a waste, man. Yes, I agree. Buy it. Buy the shit out of it. Bob Saget, what's up? D'Artagnan 8. Hey, I think I got you taken care of. You good, man? I accidentally banned you from the DS Talk. Now, it wasn't intentional. We'll take care of that later if need be. But no, you're not banned from the chat room, from the talk chat. So you should be able to get in there. I saw you pop in and then you pop back out. But everybody is muted, so you got to raise your hand so that we can have some semblance of order, because everybody can hear you guys now. So I've got you muted. What else? Melv Tony, what's up? Ahoy, Captain. Yep. Ahoy to you too. And Sig Hex 148. Brennan, ooh, fucking raw. It's ooh, not who, unless that's your version of it. But yeah, what's up, Brennan? How you doing, buddy? I love Brennan. He's like, he's the Edgar Allan Poe of crypto. That's what he is. That's what he is. And I hope he can take my jokes. I love your shit, dude. I really do. But I love shit posting on it mostly. So if you can stand me, I've tried to lay off you a little bit. But man, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Just like with your buddy, actually, Adrian. I just loved shit posting on your guys' stuff. It's just so much fun. But I don't want to diminish or take away from any of your seriousness. But anyway. What else we got in there? Pay Me Hex. Yo, what up, South Bay in the house? Yeah, South Bay. One of my favorite party spots in SoCal. If you ever come to SoCal, guys, I'm telling you, look up Pay Me Hex and go out and check out the South Bay. The nightlife there is phenomenal. Phenomenal. The best that the LA basin has to offer is out there in that area. David Morales. Yo, what up, David Morales? Now, if you want to go on an East Coast excursion all up and down that bitch, David Morales is the man to be hanging out with. Those guys are your party animals right there. Chris Hoopert, like the pirate flags, bud. W Moon, When Moon, I'm gonna guess that's for. Hell of an entrance. Hey, thank you. That's how we do it here. I'd like to find some softer music, but every time I suggest it, I get told no, they like it. So we're gonna stick with the music. It's kind of part of the theme around here. Billy Boy Crypto, welcome, and ahoy to you too. Ross Hex. Sounded like RG3 has diarrhea or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Yo, what's up? Hexagon Sweet. Yeah, bye. What's up? Sammy, what's up, Sammy? Sammy's going to be hanging out with Richard on her next Stolen Discourse when the gals come and take the hub. Let's see. Yep, sub on the YouTube. Let's go. Let's get this thing up to 2K. Let me know if we get to 2K, guys. DC Maverick, howdy. Browse, welcome. COG, all right. Bearded Aussie, hey, Bearded Aussie in the house. Man, Bearded Aussie's been away. We need to get you on a Friday night hangout. Don't drink too much, but yeah, come on to hang out on a Friday night hangout with us. Avidian the Great. Let's go, Hexicans. Wake Dog. I have arrived. The price should now go up. I see we got a little bit of a pump. I mean, we've got a green wick starting on the let's get it all the way down to the 15-minute here so that we can the volume is starting to kind of thin out. Have you noticed that, guys? The volume is thinning out a little bit on the trades. Maybe it's coming back a little bit. No, it's thinning out, but we'll see what's happening here. There's something going on. And who else do we got? Matty Allen. What's up, Matty Allen? And Crypto Kings in the house. What's good, family? Catch this replay about to ride to onboard a buddy. Oh, right on. Go get that onboarding done. Bring lots of ETH. Let's see. All things funnels. Yo, what's up? And let's see. Hexmac, I got the day off today. I'm here. I'll jump in if you need. I have booked myself in for this Friday's hangout too. Yeah, come on in and hang out on this Friday. I'm going to try something with the talk chat room. And what's up, Trevor? How you doing? Brennan, I love you, RG3. Man, I love you too, bro. I really, really do. I'm sorry that I sometimes annoy you, but that's okay. That's just the way it is. So is this the top or what? I just can't believe it. You know what, man? I'm more and more thinking this is the top. More and more thinking that it's the top, and we got a little dead cat bounce that just happened. That's my thoughts from my experience. I'm trying to like tune into that part of me that wants to be positive and go, shut the fuck up and slap them. Because there's that part of me that goes, no, it can keep going up. Bitcoin can still go up. We can hit 100K. So there's still that part of me that does that. And I want to slap that dude because the last time he did that, he fucked me, right? So that's what I'm trying to work on right now is like, okay, top signals are in. Fucking Dogecoin is in like the top 5. And NFTs have run rampant. And celebrities are talking about Bitcoin. Coinbase has this beautiful commercial on regular TV. I mean, it's like everything that screams top is in. The only thing is that there's money being printed like mad in the US and all around the world, I guess, for that matter. The economy is trying to make a comeback. People are trying to get into things that are going to help them make money. So I'm almost thinking that there's some kind of a FOMO that is about to happen and we may pump again. But then I keep telling myself, just don't fucking think that way. Don't get your hopes up. Don't be thinking that crypto is going to pump. It's going to dump. It's got to dump. It always does. The top is in. We moved like monster moves on Bitcoin. So it's got to be in. So that's what my better judgment is telling me. But there's still that little spark in me that's going, no, it could still go up. It could still go up and to the right. It still can. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm calling it. I'm calling it the top. But yeah, that's right, Brent. I think we have PTSD. We're going to call it prematurely. But I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It is. There's too many. So what happened is in my opinion, crypto has grown as far as its reach. In 2017, we had a lot of people getting in word of mouth. We did have the CMEs and all that shit, but it was still fringe. It was still just some people getting people in, and FOMOing, all that kind of stuff. So it was still not mainstream. Mainstream was hearing about it, and mainstream people were starting to get in, but we didn't have the celebrities, we didn't have the billionaires, we didn't have the funds that have been created, the paper funds that have been created all over Bitcoin. CryptoKitties wasn't quite as big as and technical as the NFT situation is. So there's like a lot of these things that have made crypto a little more grandiose, a little more interesting to the general public. I mean, one of the things that I saw this morning is I turned on the Bloombergs, and I was watching the news a little bit this morning on my way out the door, and seeing some of the financial news, and I heard, Bitcoin, IPO, Coinbase. So I'm like, wow. And the way they were talking about it, it was like, it was normal financial behavior. Now, they never talked about cryptocurrencies like that before. They were talking about cryptocurrency like it was regular financial behavior to be talking about cryptocurrency and the Coinbase situation. And then I heard them talking about Doge. So they talked about the announcer got all excited about the percentage of rise that Doge made. But then they said that the fundamentals and the macros are in doubt or suspect. And when I heard that, I go, okay, so they're really understanding what's going on here now versus just running along with the FOMO. So there's people that are actually in the mainstream, not mainstream, I mean, as far as the people who talk to the mainstream folks that watch television and do all this, like myself. So these people that are being exposed to this are hearing some of the things that we understand. So they're a little bit more in tune to crypto than they were in the past. Like in the past, like in 2017, they were like, yeah, there was this thing called Bitcoin that just went insane, levels of ups, and and they were talking about it like, nah, we're staying away from it. That's when what's his name, the big fun guy in the real world, Berkshire Hathaway. I should know he's related to my in-laws, but anyway, I don't know why his name's slipping me, but anyway, somebody will say it in just a second. Owner of Berkshire Hathaway. God damn it, what's his name? Fucking hit me, guys, hit me. Yeah, that guy. But anyway, so those guys were fudding it, and it's just not doing that right now. And so that's where we're all at. We're waiting to see. Yeah, Warren Buffett. Thank you, Morgan Maniac. So Warren Buffett was saying, oh, you don't want to get into cryptocurrency. It's bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And there was Schiff and all those others that were fudding it. And so it's different now, because now you have financial influencers. More on Buffett. Yeah, he was the guy who understood finance from the 70s on. He just got it. He knew what to put. He fucking longed the stock market, and he won. Look at the stock market from where it was into where it is today. Motherfucker longed it. He all he did, he didn't do anything brilliant. He just longed everything that was good in the stock market, and he killed it. He crushed it. It's just, stay in the stuff that's good, stay in the stuff that's long. Quit trading, quit shorting. That's what he did. And he fucking killed it, man. So he's not some genius. He's just, if you look at it, Richard is the Warren Buffett of crypto. It's time to fucking long, guys. Get out of this stupid ass bullshit trading crap. There are ups and downs, and that's where you get wrecked, is buying tops and selling bottoms. So if you're going to fuck around with that, you're going to pay the price. So it's all reading tea leaves. Some of you guys are halfway decent at it, and some of you are going to win. Some of you are going to win some, lose some, and some of you are going to fucking lose. That's the way it is. Which one of those do you want to be? The winners are very few and far between. I can just tell you that much. So, longing crypto is where it's at. And Richard actually made a product that you can do nothing but long and win in. I bet Warren Buffett wishes that he had an asset that does what HEX does in the market that he was in. See, we're way ahead of the game. If crypto is going to be a thing, which I do believe it is because of the mainstream adoption now, because they're talking about it like it's a financial product. It's on commercials that are financial products that you can get invested in all day long. I see it on the television. You're getting pounded by it all day long in YouTube. If you're in the YouTubes, you're seeing these advertisements telling you to get into these funds, telling you to invest in Bitcoin. And the financial advisors on television are saying it too. So that's what I think is going on, is that we're about to open up a can of whoop ass on crypto that it has never seen before. See, Richard jacked him with HEX. He jacked him. So imagine when Bitcoin came out, HEX is like Bitcoin coming out. It was the real crypto that Bitcoin should have been. HEX is should have been a solid start of crypto. If people could have got into HEX in the beginning, it would have changed the whole game. It would have been a lot different. But because Bitcoin was the technology that it was, and it took not only Bitcoin, but Bitcoin and Ethereum to create HEX, we're just in the next part of the game. So what is happening now? So HEX is done, it's complete, and it's there. It's the crypto to beat all cryptos. I don't give a fuck what you say. Ain't nobody can put HEX up against anything else and sit here and show me that it's better. You can't. You can't. Not even me. You can't even beat me with your crypto. Bring me your crypto and let me put HEX up against it, and I will beat it every freaking time. Period. End of story. This dirty old freaking pirate can show you that your crypto is not as good as HEX. Period. I don't need to know dev talk. I don't need to tell you the anything about the code. All I have to do is go crypto to crypto with you, and I will beat you. Period. Now what's Richard doing? Richard is going to fork ETH. He's going to take the greatest token generator, the greatest thing that crypto has going for it, which is Ethereum, because all the other stuff was just promises and it never did shit. Never did fuck all. So I'm not going to say their names so I piss off other communities and all that stuff, because we are trying to build bridges and I don't have to call their names. They know who they are. They know what they've done. They know the bullshit that they've promised everybody. Well, guess what? Richard's going to fork ETH, and he's going to put some amazing tweaks to it So it's already good. Ethereum's already good, but there's some problems, obviously, some scaling issues. So we're going to fix that. Richard's going to fix that shit. And then now he's going to bring the network to the world of crypto. So guess what? It's checkmate. It's checkmate at that point. And if the system state takes all the other coins and says, hey, you got this playground over here now versus what you had, what do you want? Checkmate. Checkmate. Fucking over. Richard won. Richard wins. Hex wins. Pulse wins. Crypto will be Pulse and Hex. It will be. Because all the other shit is just promises and broken stuff and shit that don't work. But a lot of people have their money invested in it. So guess what? It's gonna take a long time and a lot of work to pry it out of their cold, dead hands. But it is gonna happen. And that's what's gonna go on. Does anybody see anything different? I don't see anything different. So let's go. I don't see anybody raising their hand, so nobody wants to talk in the chat room. Let me go back to the chats here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not reading the chats. I'm just kind of ranting right now. So Richard Hart is the Warren Buffett of crypto. Yep, that's what I said there. Hex Mac, quote me on it and watch what happens. Watch what happens. And a quarter of his Diet Coca-Cola that guy gets. I've never lost. No, Lyman, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's answer this. Hold on a second. Hello? Yo, what's up, DC? How you doing? Oh, maybe it's because I'm on my fucking stream right now and you're calling me. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the show, okay? All right, I'm going to the show. Now that you've brought it all to a screeching halt, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, that was embarrassing for him, I guess. So anyway, let me go back to the DC coming in hot. Yeah, DC just freaking calls me in the middle of this stream. And not only was he always late to the stream, but now he doesn't even remember what time it's on. So let's see. Tried to buy $700 worth of Hex today in 1 inch, and the fees killed the shit of my pocket. You know what? You're right. It's like impossible to buy right now. It almost is gotten to that point. It's like Ethereum is absolutely killing us, and it's showing. It's showing. I get it, guys. I'm getting lots of chat room chit chat. I'm getting lots of DMs, and I understand. I get it, man. I get it. But you know what, guys? Be patient. Hang in there. It's gonna change. It's going to change. It's probably going to get worse before it gets better, but it is going to change. And this is broken. And I want to say something to a couple people. I forget who it was. I'm not going to call you out by name. It's useless to do so. But somebody said, yeah, Hex is broken. Hex is broken. I can't unstake. Hex isn't broken. ETH is broken. So hindsight is 2020. Had Richard, when he launched Hex, thought that, look, he gave us Hex. He gave us Hex. What more do you want? 300 and something X? And you want to complain about what ETH has done to itself? We exist on ETH. That's how we were able to launch. So if you've got something to say about Hex right now, you're making a mistake. Your mind is in the wrong place. We've got to look forward as to how this is going to get fixed. How is this going to get fixed? Fucking Richard mentioned it months ago, what he was going to do to fix it. So stand back and just fucking chill. And you don't need to FUD Hex over what's going on with ETH. So just relax. It's going to get fixed. And you just got to be patient. And I'm sorry for those of you who are end staking right now. But I've heard people in the chat rooms trying to figure out ways to do it. But here's the other thing. If you understand what Hex is and you truly believe in all of the things that we've been talking about, then paying a couple $100, paying $150, $200, whatever it is to unstake is probably going to be a smart move one day. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see. There we go. I unmuted myself. So now you guys can hear me in there. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. Yep. There we go. All right. Who said stand by and stand back? Stand by and stand back. Yeah, I guess I did. Oh, it's Jay. You know what? Shut the fuck up, Papa. You, Mr. I'm gonna put him in timeout just because he's always in my ass. He's always up in my ass like a freaking 3-year-old or something. Always talking shit about damn what do you call it? Grammar and speech. Well, the guy can't open his mouth without a toilet joke coming out, but he's gonna talk shit to everybody else who can't speak proper. So anyway, shut up, Papa. Let's see. So anyway, so now that he's disturbed my train of thought, and it's bad enough my speech isn't good enough for him, but now I don't have my train of thought. So RG3 has his thumb on the pulse of crypto zeitgeist. RG3 Trump. I know, probably shouldn't have said. Oops. Okay, guys. So the camera just overheated. Let me fix that. It's just going to be off for a minute, so you're just going to hear my voice. So yeah, I apologize for making that comment, maybe, but anyway, no, it's time for us to just relax and let happen what's going to happen, because once it does, on top of Hexicans being in the know and being able to front run this and being able to, I mean, look what you did with Hex. Imagine what you're going to do with Pulse. And Pulse is going to affect all ERC20 tokens in a positive light. So those that want to use whatever it is that Richard, I mean, look, he's not just going to come out and mimic ETH. He's going to come out and freaking make it sing. I think I said that in a tweet. Richard's going to make the Ethereum network sing. Pulse is going to sing like Ethereum didn't. And he's going to fix the problems that are there. And we're going to have an incredible, blockchain. And we're going to have an incredible crypto sitting on top of it. And then all the other players are going to want to get involved. And then all the other players are going to want to get involved in Hex. Because look, once the other blockchain comes out, I think the scam stuff can go away at that point. It's like, I think the crypto community is going to understand that Richard's trying to do good in crypto. He's trying to make things better. He's trying to help. So, I mean, I think things are going to change as soon as we, as soon as we give ETH an enema is what's going to happen. Is we're going to give Ethereum an enema, and we're going to clean this freaking thing out, and then crypto is going to be crypto again. Let me see if I can get this camera to come back on. Usually it does this one little thing, and then let's see here. Where is my? Hold on a second, guys. Streamlabs. You might have to close that out and then open it back up. Hold on. Oh man, freaking technical crap. Let's see here. I'm still here. I am not here. All right, let's try this again. Let me do this. There we go. And I'm still here though. Don't worry. Open this back up. See if this bad boy will kick in. I don't see still anybody raising their hands in the talk. See here. D'Artagnan, were you able to get back in there? I think I got you set up, right? Okay, Marcabelli and Trevor. Let's see. Start. Done. And almost, guys. Hold on. And start. There we go. We're back. We are back in business. Okay. This technical stuff. I'm learning it though, guys. I'm learning it. All right. So let me grab Trevor here has been waiting, and then D'Artagnan and everybody else. Hold on a second. So let me allow him to speak. See how this works. Trevor, you there? I can hear you just fine. Let me see if everybody else can. Can you guys let me know in the chat room if you guys can hear Trevor talking? Let me know. And let's see. Yeah. Chat room. Yes, we hear Trevor. Hey, they can hear you, Trevor. So I actually got this thing unfucked and it's working right. Cool. So what's up, dude? Thank you. Thank you. Well, pop your cherry there, buddy. Um, oh boy. Oh, nice. Right on, bro. No, I drove truck for the last 30 years. Well, since 94 or whatever, however long that was. I was a flatbed driver though. I moved heavy equipment, machines and stuff. So what do you do? That's when I got my license. Yeah, in 1994. Uh, as a matter of fact, I have. I have. Nice. Nice. Right on, man. Well, thanks for doing what you do because it's a thankless job, and the country, well, the whole world needs truckers, and now, man, it's like so one of the companies that I helped move was a company that actually made the robo trucks. So they were starting here in San Diego, and guy sat in the passenger seat and had controls that he can take over, but literally the truck started itself up, pulled out of the yard there in San Diego and drove itself to a yard in Arizona and backed up to the dock all by itself. Oh yeah, that's where they went. That's where they would go. And so they've been testing it for a while now. So it's ready to go. I mean, it's not going to get rid of like flatbed drivers, guys that need to go and tie down, machinery and things that are intricate, So, but the box truck guys and all that kind of stuff, the deliveries, the Amazons, the FedExes, all that kind of stuff. I think, those things will be taken over. Oh, some people are saying they can't hear you, Trevor, but I've got other people saying they can hear you. So let me see. Something is going on with the YouTube feed. Let me see. No Trevor on YouTube. Okay, guys, hold on a second. Let me see if there's something I got going on here. So it should be feeding. I don't know why. So everybody's saying I got imaginary friends. All right, Trevor. So what's your question? I'll bring your question out. Okay, guys. If somebody said it, maybe they wanted me to. I can't tell if they're fucking with me that they can hear you, or they're fucking with me that they can't hear you. So either I'll just sit here and doubt myself, or just keep talking to myself. So I hear Trevor on Telegram. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. So you guys can hear him on Telegram. Well, of course. That's okay. Oh God, yeah, Jay. You know what? Just for that, there you get to go in timeout again. Hey, what's up, Mama Rock? So you got a question or something other than just hanging out, and what's going on, Trevor? Yeah. Yeah. Uh huh. Okay. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Got Okay, so let me people can't hear you, so I'm gonna say what you said. So what Trevor just told me was he said he's got an idea. He said, you know how Richard said that when you go to a bar, there's always the hot chick, and then she's got the wing girl, which is the ugly chick. He said Hex needs an ugly chick because Hex is the hot chick. So what he said is that he says we should create a token called what was it called again? Rug. So it's called Rug, and it's going to be staked and lose 3.69% interest as it goes. And then what did you say? Once you unstake it, what happens? $10 every 2.5 years. Gotcha. It's deflationary. All right. Well, I appreciate that, Trevor. I'm gonna throw you off because I think that everybody can't hear, so it's gonna be weird. Uh-oh. It was good talking to you, and hey, keep the rubber side down and drive safe out there, bro. We need you. Thanks, man. All right. So that was Trevor. Let me see there. Boom. Marcavelli's raising his hand, but you really can't hear. It's sad, really, just sitting there mumbling to himself. Yeah, okay, Sapper, the rug monster. All right, guys. So okay, that's not working yet. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm not gonna do 45 minutes of tech to make it work. So I already heard that in the chat too. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just take what you get with me. It's not long. So long pause. Okay. It's not working. I worked on it with Nick the Joker. He was helping me out. So now he may help me out later. Try and fix it better. I don't know. So anyway, how about questions in the Brasology? What's happening? The second hour is free. The first hour is free too. Son of a bitch. Come on now. Yeah. Okay. I'll just keep that. Out of the see, put the Telegram audio on your phone close to the mic. Yeah, I guess I could do that too, huh? But we can't hear Trevor. Oh man, I hate this tech shit. Sometimes it just blows it. A lot of times it's cool. Are we even in the same timeline? Yeah, you should be. Yeah, you should be. Well, I mean, if you're talking to me live in the talk chat room, then you will be live. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a delay, of course. So yes. Let's see if I can turn on the chat function here on my phone. Hold on a second. I don't want to get any feedback from doubling it up. Hold on. Let me mute that one. And go to Hexo just told me that is there a dump in right now? We got a dump, the DS dump. Oh man, we're just gonna get a bunch of that right now, guys. Just here it is, DS talk. Let me join. Okay, who's got their hand up? Anybody in there got their hand up? Put your hand up if you want to test this and see if we can talk this way. And I'll use the phone here. And I've got no hands up. You scared? Scared to talk to me? Oh, there we go. There's a couple. Oh, this is Marcavelli, of course. Oh, geez. What is that, dude? So let me allow to speak and open it up. What's up, Marcavelli? How you doing, buddy?
So there's the delay on YouTube from here, so you muted yourself in the
chat. Let me see here. So the chat shows me mute. It shouldn't be muted now. Now it should be good.
Yeah, I can hear you in here now again.
Yep. What up? What's going on, man? What's going on? So exciting weekend. Nice big dump. Did you like that dump in crypto this weekend?
Yeah, I'm staked 15 years. Who cares? It's whatever. I punched the ticket. I'm taking the ride. Let's go.
Right on. Yeah, no, we're all in it for the long haul, and that's what I've been telling people is it's time to just chill, sit back, don't worry. Richard's gonna fix it, and do what you can to get your stakes out. And I mean, I wouldn't leave any hex on the table. That's for sure. Because you know,
Hey, Biff has got his hand up. He's smarter than me.
who's that?
Biff has his hand up. He's smarter than me.
Well, I don't think anybody's smarter than anybody else. Let me pull up Bitfinesse. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Bitfinesse? How you doing, buddy? Yep, you muted yourself. Unmute yourself, Bitfinesse. I got you unmuted, so you need to unmute yourself. There you go. What's happening? Don't hear you. Nope, not coming through. Well, once again, this is worked a little bit, but it's now become a. If you can talk, Bitfinesse, go ahead. You're unmuted. But nothing. All right, I'm not going to waste any more time on that. It's not working out like I want it. Unfuck yourself. You got that right. That's what I need to do. But we'll continue working on that. I probably should have started working on it like when I tested it out the first time instead of like 15 minutes before the stream, which is literally what I did. The Joker came on and was helping me with the sound, and it was working. But for some reason, it's not working properly. Oh, there we go. Bitfinesse, you there? Yeah. There now. What's happening, bud?
It sucks.
Not much. What's up with you? You on the road? Oh, miserable failure. I'm just going to shut that down. That's that. All right. So, questions. What about let me see here. I think that let me bring somebody in here. Where you at? Hex Mac, where you at, bud? I don't know if you're still off. You're still available. You and I need to do a stream together, though. Hex Mac is, as far as when it comes to excitement, I'm dropping you the link there, buddy, in Telegram. In Telegram. I think I put the right one in there. Yeah, that's it. So I'll tell you what, though, I am getting pretty damn good at this stuff. Even though we can't get the little things to work yet, we will. I'll put some time into that because I really do want to. I like the fact that we can do like voice chat, bring people in, and give me 2 minutes and I'll be there. Okay, I'll see you in a couple minutes, Hex Mac. I like the fact that we can do a couple of minutes, that we can do bring people in for a few minutes just to chat over the line, like a call in versus everybody jumping on. Yeah, we can't hear on the Telegram. Oh, I turned it off. Hold on a second. Really didn't want to even go there, guys. Let me turn it back on in the Telegram room. If you are in the Telegram room, I'll get you back up to speed here. There it is. DS Talk. And oops, there we go. You guys all there? Or did I? No, I'm in. You guys hearing? No, I don't want to leave it. Oh, there we go. How's that? There. Now you guys can hear me, I'm sure. There we go. I'm lost. I know I'm losing everybody because half of the people can hear what's going on the other side and the other half can't. That's a horrible way to do a show. Horrible way to do a show. We'll get that fixed. So let's see. Rick Schmitz. Who's this guy? Let's see. Rick Schmitz I predict this fee issue will put Hex in the dark for a while. That's what I've been kind of thinking. It's like, okay, we've been kind of decorrelating from crypto even more. It seems like when we saw this big pump and everything, Hex just continued to do its thing. the dump, and HEX continued doing its thing, but there are people still taking profits from after big payday and everything. So we are seeing that. Wow, we're at 1.49. Let me see that. I got to see that. Wow, look at that. Those are bargain basement prices right there. Who knows? This might be the bottom, hitting the bottoms. So anyway, what was I saying? I was getting to it. Well, okay. So yeah, left in the dark, HEX getting left in the dark, the decorrelation from crypto. HEX has been decorrelated, and I think that Pulse may decorrelate it even more. But because I said that to somebody, I said, hey, I think that maybe it's going to, it's even going to alienate us more now that we're on our own chain, right? But think about that again. All the other cryptos that are going to come over to use it shines the light on it. So people that are going to want to actually use their cryptos that they can't use anymore that are on ETH. I mean, who can afford to? I mean, this is killing ERC20 tokens right now. It's insane. So I think that a new chain with some really bitchin' ass features is going to be the way to go. And I think that's going to shine a light on HEX versus putting it in the dark even more. For now, we might see a little bit of a bear market because of this, but who knows? It might bring the whales out, feeding on these low prices here. So that might happen too. So there's it's another one of those situations. Might go up, might go down, might go sideways. So that's where we're at. Cool. See, I love this cat. This guy is like super supporter, man. He's like Bran. I mean, nobody's like Bran, of course. I'm sorry, man, but nobody's like Bran. But this guy here, he's a freaking HEX fanboy, and he does it with a smile on his face all the time, and he's excited to do it. So I'm gonna bring up HEX Mac. What's up, dude?
What's going on?
There's the Mac Shake right there. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
They need to make us. You need to get DJ Cryptomatic to do a freaking song with you.
Oh hell
be
yeah!
Bopping, yeah.
DJ Cryptomatic, if you're out there, I'll sample any day, man. Any day.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff, man. He drops some good stuff. So
he does.
So what's up, dude? What's going on?
Not much, man. I've had a bit of a break. I took on a job like a month or two ago just so I could stack more t-shirts and get my bag ready before blast off. So I've just been busy as fuck, man.
You picked up some extra work so that you can grab some more HEX?
Yeah.
Nice. I like
it. I don't need more, but I need more.
Yeah. I know people who are positioning properties to freaking ape them into HEX. I know people that are doing that right now that are freaking getting ready to jump in big on Pulse. They're like, man, I'm not missing this one. I'm getting in, I'm going in both feet.
If you guys missed out on HEX and being a, early OG in HEX, you have another chance, guys. You have another chance with Pulse. Who knows how many more chances there will be after that to, have life-changing wealth and
I mean, I'm gonna make a nice size move myself. I'm gonna make sure I get in nice. It's already been good to us, and not only good to us, but when something moves like HEX has moved over the last year and few months, there's a big correction. You should have got out somewhere, but that's not what HEX has left us with. So the OGs, the people that have gotten in, and it's just stayed solid. And I'll tell you, this sideways action that we're seeing now, this consolidation, is only going to end up creating a stronger finish for the next move up.
Absolutely.
It's already proven itself to. I mean, look at even during this serious, what's freaking BTC at right now? I mean, did it lose any more? Let me see.
50 something, 55.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking how many percentage points is it down? It's like down 15% in the last 12%, something like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice move down, that's a nice move down. And from HEX's all-time lows, we, even with big dips, we haven't seen, moves into, where we started with the year ago or anything like that. So, I mean, HEX is
we always show strength
strong.
while everything else just fucking bleeds. Like we're standing there strong while everything else just takes a fucking dump everywhere.
It deserves it. It deserves it when I look and Dogecoin is number 5. I'm so fucking sick of you, crypto. I mean,
it's a fucking joke now, man.
XRP is still sitting up there at the top of the charts. It's like, what the hell, man? People.
Let's go break the law. Let's go be a security. Let's go do all that shit. And then we'll still fucking pump and be in the top 10 coins. They're like, what the like, this place is getting, the crypto space is just getting fucking silly, man. Like it is 2017 vibes.
Well, yeah, but even more so with all of the with all the celebrities throwing their 2 cents in. I mean, I'm really surprised at the at how much they've all just thrown caution to the wind and a financial product and just like, I'm endorsing that. I mean, everyone from Elon Musk to Gene Simmons to freaking Paris Hilton, to, you name it. Soldier Boy. I mean, they're all just like, just towing the line. Like, yeah, have at it. This is where it's at. Dogecoin. And stupid shit like, it's like, whoa. And they're all talking about XRP. I mean, now I got family members coming to me. Yeah. I gotta, they want to come talk to me because they knew I was in crypto years ago. So they're like, yeah, I got me a big bag of XRP now and I'm getting into Doge and what are you doing these days? I'm like, I don't even want to fucking talk to you because I tried to show you guys in the beginning what was going on. And now you guys are just catching up, 3-4 years later. And you're in the spot where I could have saved you from back then, but now it's like, I don't have any patience for it anymore. It's like, sorry, go learn your lessons. Everybody, you guys go learn your lessons. You don't have the old pirate RG3 to help you freaking save your ass. I'm not going to save your asses. Go ahead and fucking ape into that shit and get what you deserve. Cause if they don't learn on their own, they don't get their knees scraped up, then, they will never learn. So,
and we're all entering, well, we aren't anymore, but all of these new people are entering at different points in different cycles in different places. They're going to have to learn the hard way eventually, whether that's now, whether that's 6 months from now, whether, everything dumps like crazy. They're going to have to learn that shit, and they're either going to learn the hard way or they're going to learn the better way, which is, what we have here in HEX. It's, look, there's money to be made in a bull run. There's always that kind of thing, but like, don't go chasing pumps, don't go chasing coins. Let things come to you. Get in HEX, get stake, get your bag. I mean, here's a great example of that kind of thing. Exactly. I've been pestering my best mate to get in for like 2 or 3 years. Told him about HEX when it launched and all that kind of thing, and only got in within the last 2 months. But in the last 2 months, he's doubled his bag. And he goes to work and everyone there's talking about crypto this. Oh, I'm in BSC, I'm in Doge, I'm in this kind of shit. He messaged me the other day and he was like, most of the people at work just lost everything over that last liquidation. And I'm sitting here with doubled bags and trustless interest. And I'm like,
yep.
I told you. I knew this was the right call, the right play.
The day before BTC did its dip here, the day before, a friend of mine who I helped them get in, freaking paid their damn ETH fees to get their HEX and made them stake on their own. But they had some Bitcoin and they wanted to, move that and they kept half their Bitcoin and they got half of it into HEX. And I said, that's a good play. That's a good play. I don't want to push you guys in anything. I would, I would make that play. Well, the day before the dump, I said, they're like, hey, what should we do? Blah, blah, blah. I said, well, you know what? To be honest, man, your Bitcoin's made a lot. And it could go up. It could. I'm not going to tell you when. But me, myself, if I had any Bitcoin right now, I'd be throwing it in HEX. I just don't trust what's going on right now. And the next day. And he's still holding it. So he's getting liquidated, you know. Well, he's not. He's still up. Because he bought Bitcoin a while back ago. Yeah. But you know, you had that extra cash. You could have jumped into HEX at a really good price, you know. Mm-hmm. And even though HEX is down even a little more today, we're at 0.14. So that's bargain prices right there, baby. Bargain prices.
Hell yeah! I'm looking at scooping up another bag today. 1.14. I'm looking at 1.7 here.
0.014. Well, maybe I need to refresh. Let me see. Don't want to look at it too hard. Oh, God. Yeah, 1.4, bro. 0.014.
It's been chopping up and down a bit recently. Like it'll, you know, go up like a third of a cent, and then it'll come down a third of a cent, and then there's a couple of arbitrage opportunities here for those who like that kind of thing. I'm not one of them, but I'm sure that there are some of you degens out there that like that shit.
I don't play, man. I don't play with any of my crypto anymore. As a matter of fact, to solidify my position even more so, I've actually sat down with a CPA to do my work on my taxes for the end of the year and how I'm going to transfer and set my retirement up in Puerto Rico. And
that's awesome.
That's how I'm going to do it. And set up my entity in Puerto Rico, make the change at the end of the year, more than likely. Everybody's on board, wife and kids, everyone's wanting to do it. And yeah, man, I'm down for it. So long as HEX continues to do what it's doing, then we're capable. But I do have some business opportunities out there that I'm going to take advantage of too. I mean, I've never been one to FUD California or the United States, period. Just who I am. I'm a fucking Marine, man. So, you know, love this country.
You've been there your whole life. Why would you do that?
Native American, you know, yeah. So my roots are here. And, but California is, you know, it is a land of opportunity here. I know that people don't like it, but there is a lot of opportunity here when, you know, I think the problem with a lot of folks is if they come from somewhere else, they come here and it's really hard to make it, you know. If you don't have a network here where you can continue to get work or continue to do, you know, a couple of side jobs or something like that. Because I mean, I'll be honest with you, I've had to work 2 jobs to support a family out here, or have a side hustle, you know. Yep. So I think that it's hard for people to come out here and try and make it because everywhere else it's a lot less. The inflation on everything's a lot less. You do make more money out here, dollar per hour, that kind of stuff, just to make up for the inflation of everything, housing costs and all that. But it's tough if you're not from here and you don't have a network established. If you're not, it is a hard place to live. But if you do, then there is a lot of opportunity here. But yeah, it's time for me to move on to greener pastures. There's what I like about the opportunity in Puerto Rico is that, you know, they give you a very specific way to plan your exit into the community there, and the transition's very late. I mean, it's laid out. They look at your assets, you pay your exit taxes basically on your way out. And then after that, your capital gains are all taken care of, you know, and that's a good thing. And it's all legit. We have a bit
of a different system here. We have like something called superannuation. You guys have 401k. we have a thing called superannuation here, where it doesn't matter what job it is, doesn't matter, how long you've worked there, whatever, you'll get paid money into that retirement account from every single job that you have over the course of your entire career. So what you can actually do with that superannuation here is you can like self-manage it and self-run it. So like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I set up one of those self-managed funds for myself.
Nice.
Like most of my retirement money's in HEX. So I've got a personal bag, I've got a retirement bag too. And a business bag.
I did that. I did that a couple of weeks ago. Set up a self-directed, and so in the States, you can only put a certain amount in, unless you're self-employed. I think it's at my age, I can put 7,000 a year in an IRA, and then after that, if you have your own, if you're self-employed, then you can do a 401k situation where you can actually put 25,000
that's what
into your IRA.
Rate here is here for us.
So that's probably what you guys have over there.
Yeah.
So you can up it a little by being self-employed and setting up your self-directed that way, and then you can do it in a way. If you have the right people taking care of it, there's a couple of companies out there that handle it, where they actually set it up to where your crypto wallet can be part of that. So, and then I don't know what your guys' age is. I think it's 59 and a half is us. So at 59 and a half, you can
keep tinkering with it. It used to be 60. Now it's like 65 for some, depending on when you were born, the year that you were born and shit like that. I think it's 65, but it could be 60 for some of the older people. Yeah.
So we, for Social Security purposes out here, I think it's 62. But to make gain, to realize gains on an IRA, you have to be 59 and a half. So we've got a couple of different ages, and then even at 62, you don't get your full Social Security benefits. I think you got to go all the way to like 69 and a half or 70, something like that, in order to get your full benefits. Yeah. So
some people aren't even going to make it that far. That's that like.
Well, I know, man. I know so many people that aren't making it to, in their 50s. Like a lot of my buddies that didn't take real good care of themselves,
Yeah.
They're falling over with heart attacks and strokes and stuff. And it's sad, man. It's like your mortality. You start seeing your own mortality. It's like, fuck, man. And so even more so than ever, I've been like, okay, got to get in the gym, got to get everything back in shape. No more of this, eating like shit, and, taking care of myself a little bit better these days.
Hell yeah.
But it gets so hard when you get older, man. It gets so hard. Yeah. Damn it. There goes the camera again.
I'm on that same vibe. When Hexo and Skeet Cat started their weight loss challenge, I kind of like joined in from the sidelines. I've lost like 18 kilos since November.
Wow.
It's like, hang on.
I'm still here. I just lost my freaking video again.
That's like
I've got to
40 pounds.
You've lost 40 pounds?
Yeah, since November.
Damn, bro.
That's what Hex does, man.
That's
Hex
like
freed me to the point where I could start taking care of myself properly.
That's like a regular sized dog. You like lost a whole dog off of you.
I've still probably got, I think my target weight's another probably like 10 kilos. So yeah, it'll be like fucking 60 pounds by the time I'm done, man.
Damn. So what are you tapping the scale in at now?
Today I weighed in at hang on, I've got a picture here. Been tracking it. I am 86.5 kilos, which is 190.
190. Nice. Yeah, that's where I'd like to be. About 180 is fighting weight, but 190 is my goal right now to hit. I'd like to hit that by Vegas, be 190.
Nice.
And, but right now I'm like 210, 212. Oh, jeez.
You're still in good shape though. Like that's the Marine blood in you, I'm sure. You never too far away from it.
I've done everything I could to try and stay in shape. Let's see. I think we're back. I think I got my camera back on here. Oops.
Yeah, you're coming back. Yep.
Insane. Yeah, man. I try, but let's see here. There we go. We're back. Okay, come on, Cameron. Be cool. Technical issues are pissing me off tonight. 190 RGT. That is morbidly obese for that height. Yeah. I know it's a meme and all, but I'm not that short. So those of you who are with the short jokes, you better be fucking taller than me when we get to Vegas. That's all I can say. I'm gonna stand there and let you guys take pictures with me. And maybe I'll put the shoes on my knees and we'll do some photos like that or something. How's that work?
Proof of height. That's what it'll be. Proof of height.
Proof of height. Yeah. So how tall are you?
I'm like 5'9", 174.
Okay. So you're a little shorter than I am, right there though.
5'9", 5'10"-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the weight though. We got to get that weight.
Oh yeah. My secret, if anyone's out there, I only eat once a day, and when I do eat, I eat clean as fuck, and then that's it.
That's where I'm at, but I'm not eating that clean. But I am intermittent fasting like 18, 19 hours a day. Nice. So around 3 o'clock, I start eating. From 3 to about 7, I eat, and then I stop, and then to the next day. And in Brissology, RG3 is 5'5". We're not even gonna. If I'm 5'5", bro, that puts you at like 4'2".
Machiavelli and the fucking DS talk room. That's so good.
What's that?
He just said, Hexmac lost a whole doge. Congrats.
A whole doge. Oh, he's in the chat room. Well, we've talked about health often on this stream, because we want to make it. First of all, we got to make it to Pulse Chain launch. That's our first goal. And then we want to make it to our stakes. Do you have it? Are you staking this year? Do you have any stakes coming out this year? I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't.
Got like 1 or 2, and they're way later in the year, like November, December stakes.
Yeah, so you pushed everything out too. That's good for you. Good for you. Not that we front ran this. I mean, none of us saw this coming. Saw this fee thing coming.
I do have a couple of those, like, just really shitty, when we were first playing with staking ladders and all that kind of shit. Like, I've got 3 stakes, and one of them's $2, one of them's $10. They're gonna bleed out.
So they're gonna bleed. It costs you $30 to take out $2.
Fucking $400 now. Jesus fuck.
Oh, that's just heartbreaking. And I got to be real sensitive. There's people out there right now that have decent stakes that are getting half wrecked right now. And man, I'm sorry, guys. I really am sorry, but you know what? It's got to. It's got to change, and we've got to change it. Richard's going to change it. So not us personally, but the Hex community is going to change it, and we're going to get involved too. When it comes to DS here, we are going to get involved in the Pulse launch, and we are going to do everything we can to help get the word out. We're going to work our asses off. We're actually behind the scenes putting things together that is going to help to market. I mean, we're gonna do everything we can to get Pulse recognized, to get Hex recognized, and to continue doing what we're doing. Want to be here for the community, but we've got to outreach. We've got to get the word out what's going on, because crypto is going to need a safe haven. All the people in the crypto world are going to need a place to go. They're going to need to know that there is a place that they weren't going to get wrecked in. Because, I mean, let's face it, there's going to be dead TikTokers everywhere. I mean, they're going to be laying in the streets.
I mean, like, and we can laugh about it, but some people are going to get fucked, man. Like, some people I've already seen have, like, killed themselves, self-harm. It's not... It sucks.
It does. It does. And I think that's the kind of attitude we have to have, because I mean, we could sit here and laugh at everybody, but that's not right either. But guys, if you are coming across this stream and you're wondering what's going on in crypto, or you're wondering if you can trust what's happening out there, no, you can't. You can't. You've gotten yourself into a place where you could be in trouble. You could be. That's what's happening out there right now.
Yep.
And not saying that you are, not saying that you can't make some money and get an exit if you're smart enough, if you get lucky, I should say, if you get lucky, and get in and get out of your position. If you've made a bunch in Doge, you may make some more, but you know what? More than likely you're going to get wrecked, because it's not really a crypto. But everything else out there isn't really a crypto either. So I can't say that, Doge is any less valuable than some of the other coins that are sitting in the top 50. So to be honest, okay, you got in the one that's being popularized by popular culture. So good for you. And but just realize that you're not in a real crypto. I guess it's as real as the rest of them are. So that just goes to show you what could be coming and what the future holds. So there's a lot of people that got wrecked in 2018 because of shit like this. And more than likely, there's going to be some more. Now, we might see another big pump because they might be trying to draw some more in. Maybe they think they can bait some more, bait fish in before they close the nets. That might be what's happening right now. So, but man, when it dips, it's going to dip. It's going to dip hard, and people are going to sell. And people are going to get scared, and they're going to panic, and it's going to be ugly.
I have an interesting thought about these cycles. You think there's going to be a cycle in the future where we just continue to go up?
This could be the one.
Endlessly.
This could be the one, that runs for a year, another, year after it's already pumped like this. Who knows? I mean, it's coming one of these days. Something like that'll happen.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen. I mean, look what the stock market in the typical stock market did. It just ran for 10 years. Nobody expected it to run that hard, and even when it looked like it was about to dump, it pumped again,
Yes.
Everything's kind of artificially pumped. And this is where my age and my wisdom come into play, guys. When I was probably a homeowner for about, what was that be? I was a homeowner for about 10 years, and I worked for a living. I worked hard for a living, came home sweaty and dirty every freaking night. Went to work. It was dark. I came home. It was dark, just to pay for my house and feed my wife and kids. And that's what I did for a long time. And I watched my housing price go up exponentially. Like, my house doubled in a matter of a couple of years. And I was like, whoa, look at this shit. Now, because I was new to home ownership and finance and all that kind of stuff, I didn't know about these second mortgages and all this shit that people could take out. So a lot of the people in my neighborhood were using their homes like ATMs. And they were getting these. So they loosened up the restrictions on getting a second mortgage. So you can, like, yeah, man, I make $150,000 a year. I make $250,000 a year. Yeah. Give me the equity out of my house, which was really not equity, because now their $200,000 home was worth $400,000. So they're like, yeah, I got $100,000 in there I could take out. So a lot of them did that, and they were like, hey, they'd come to me and my wife and ask us, hey, you guys want to we're going to Vegas this weekend. And they'd, hop in a limo and they'd go to Vegas with the rest of the neighborhood and people, friends, and then they all had new freaking, dirt bikes and fucking dirt cars and trailers and motorhomes, and they were all going on trips. I'm like, what the fuck is going on around here? I can't even, I'm barely making it, and so that's when I started, like, I got to get me a side hustle. And then I was dumb at the, really didn't understand what was going on at the time. But then finally somebody had told me, one of my buddies had told me what they had done. And I was like, holy shit, these guys are doing what? And they're like, yeah, they're taking the money out of their houses and it's freaking free for all right now, dude. It's freaking free money and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, don't you got to pay that shit back? It's a loan, right? Like, yeah, but you're paying in your house, you're refinancing it. And I'm like, well, I don't get it, man. I can barely afford to pay for the house that I got. Why would I want to pay for a house that's double the price? Well, it's there, great, but I'm never going to move out of this place. I'm just going to have to pay more for it.
Yeah, and be tied to it for longer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't planning on moving anywhere. I was, planning to work my whole life and make a home for my family and do that, and so these guys were doing all this shit with this money, and then all of a sudden the shit hit the fan. And within a day or two, man, it was fucking all over with. And I was wondering at the time, I'm like, wait a minute. Like I remember one of the people at work was buying this condo, a freaking condo. And this was back then for like $550,000. And I'm like, fuck, I know how much money this person makes. How the hell are they affording a $550,000 condo? That doesn't make no goddamn sense. So there's something seriously wrong here. And I didn't understand. I'm like, maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I just don't understand finance and I'm the one missing out here. But I didn't get it. And I think that because I was ignorant to all that stuff, it saved me because I didn't do it. I didn't touch the equity in my home. I didn't get in. I wanted a new dirt bike too. Believe me, I was freaking envious. I was like, man, motherfucker got a new dirt bike, new rigs. You got all this shit, man. I ain't got nothing. Going to work. Fuck it. Go to work, And so when all that went down, man, it was sad, dude. It was so sad to see what happened. I mean, literally some of them just disappeared in the middle of the night. Neighbors that I'd known for years, just up and split, man, up and split. And I was like, shit. But before all that happened, what I did do was, so my wife said, hey, I want to move into a different neighborhood. So I lived like 10 miles from the beach, right? It was right there. Fuck. It was like, get up, go surfing in the morning. I was cool, man. It was great. Not the biggest house in the world, but in a decent neighborhood, decent schools, the whole thing, close to the beach. And my wife's like, hey, I want to move inland a little bit and get a nicer house. And because our house at the time had doubled in price. And I was like, no way, man. I ain't moving out there. There's no way I'm moving to the suburbs. I'm staying out here close to the beach. And so she took me out there and showed me a 3-car garage, I was like, fuck, man. And she was giving me the eyes, and the actual house was shit, almost 3 times the square footage is my house out there closer to the beach. And 3-car garage, nice lot, nice neighborhood, little Lily suburban deal with good schools. I was a little bit closer to the ghetto area where I was, but comfortable enough for me because I grew up in those areas. So I was like, hey, I know all the homeboys out here. Everything's cool. But so I bit the bullet. I sold my little house. I bought the bigger house, actually paid less money for the big house than I sold the little house for. So yeah, we did good. And then the prices went nuts. And then after that, that's when everything crashed. But so, we made that move and now we're out here and everything worked out. But I guess what I'm saying is everybody be careful about what's happening out there right now. And just because we're in feast mode, don't continue to feast on this thing, because start putting shit away for a rainy day. I just talked to somebody earlier and he's telling me, yeah, man, I made this on this and this on this. And I said, well, hey, take your gains that you put in, take what you invested and play with the house money now and at least put some of that away and play with the house money and, make some smart decisions right now. Because if I had something to tell my other crypto self in 2017, I would have done some things like that, and save for a rainy day, put a little bit of my investment in USDC. So I had some dry powder for the next big run, or the next thing that came out, next thing that Richard's going to pump. So, it's time to start thinking about that kind of stuff. If you are out there playing the crypto game, start playing smart and take some profits to refill your bags that you invested in, and so that you zero yourself out in case of a disaster. And I'm not telling you to pull everything out, but if you've already made gains, then you've got nothing to lose if you at least take some profits to refill your powder bags, and then live to fight another day. But if you're in HEX, you don't have to worry about that because you're staked out. You've already done well for yourself. And now for all of us who are like hardcore Hexicans, then we're dollar costing in, and that's where we should be. But I think that if you still want to play the crypto game, that right now the top signal should be having everybody, get like a squirrel putting away them nuts, baby. Get ready for the winter because winter's coming. And, and if it don't, great. You put a little off to the side and you've got some profits that you took, and you can hold all your other cryptos and all that stuff. But hey, instead of completely exiting your position or whatever, just put it in a stable coin and call it your nuts for the winter.
I mean, like I grew up, I think the big housing crash that happened in like 2008, 2009, I was like 16 or 17 years old at that time. So I was still, I grew up in this world. I grew up watching people get fucking wrecked left, right, and center. It's in my bones. I've seen it my whole life. So, all the people my age kind of thing, we have this, like, we don't trust shit. We look at the government and we're like, dude, you're just irresponsible as fuck with this shit. Like, they're going to have to print so much money over these next 5 to 10 years, and the housing prices will inflate, the crypto prices will inflate. Be prepared, as you said, get your bag, take some profits, do the things that are going to be healthy long term.
I think a cash position is important too right now because you never know where everything is going to go. You see, the strange thing is that we've never printed ourselves out of a problem like this. This has been a big printing out of a problem, airdropping, dollar bills to people. And all of this is very new, very, it's experimental. It's a science project right now. Now, I think it stopped something very horrible from happening because if you go back in history and you look at the Great Depression, I've talked about this before. If you go back and look at the Great Depression, same type of a crash, same type of an issue, a little different with the pandemic thing and all that, but still the same type of an economic, rise and fall. Mm-hmm. I've always read some of the experts talking about if they would have just printed money back then, they could have stopped a lot of the, selling of their children, husbands and wives just splitting up because they couldn't survive together. People eating grass, stories like that. I mean, my grandfather who was in the Great Depression was telling me about, all the kids would throw their sandwiches in a pile and they just grab them. And he said that there were some kids that would have grass and butter sandwiches, and it was just, horrible stuff that they had to go through back then, and so I've always heard them talk about if they would have printed money, they could have stopped some of that serious damage from happening. Now, what that would have created in the future, all of this inflation stuff they talk about, all this devaluation of the currencies and all that kind of stuff. The fear of that is why they didn't.
Yes.
So now we're at that point where, the genie's out of the bottle now. They did it. They printed their way out of it. And yes, maybe it averted some serious disaster from happening, but what's the future hold? And that's the experiment now. What's the future going to bring? Crypto is a whole nother, unique situation here, almost like it was set up for this thing to happen. Like crypto was set up for the big money print and the big dump and the big, okay, so here's a way to exit out of that and into something more solid, something immutable, something that can't be fucked with. You know, I don't know. Are the stars aligning, or was this planned, or I don't know what the deal is, but
it's hard to know that. Like, it's both. Like, the stars are aligned, even if it wasn't planned. Like, they're aligned. That where else is the money going to go? Like, there's no other financial system that, you know, is as big as crypto is. It's just crypto. So to transition from one, you know, the legacy system into this newer system, unless something comes, you know, and says, hey, I'm better than crypto, or I'm better than this shit, or whatever. Like, this is a one-way street from legacy to crypto.
Well, the what do you call it? The trustlessness or the immutable contract itself, or cryptocurrency as a security model, as a decorrelated asset, financial asset from the rest of the financial world. It's great. It's great. As a means of exchange, it sucks. It just doesn't work as well as other things do, you know, like, you know, PayPal and Cash App and all, and Vimo and some of the others out there. They work phenomenal. All I need is your phone number and send you money, you know, and it's like,
all I need is a stethoscope up your butt, and then it's all good, you know.
I mean, but it's like, you know, with some of these apps, it's like, you know, I can literally send somebody some money without having a whole bunch of their information, and they can literally be in line at the grocery store and get their money and use it. You know, it's that fast. You ain't doing that with crypto. You know, it ain't happening. So as far as a means of exchange, it sucks. I think really all it is good for right now is a very, very volatile speculative asset.
Yep.
And HEX, you know, gosh dang it, this thing. And that's it. It's going to go up. You know what that means? It's summertime. And all I got to do is I got to go into the settings and turn the, there's a heat sensor in it that says, they say you can disable it and it'll be fine. So I'm going to have to go in there and disable that. Of course, didn't get the tech
too, right?
What's that?
That's a new camera as well, right?
Oh hell yeah! It's a really nice Sony
crazy
something. Yeah, well, you know what? It's got these fail safes in it.
Okay,
it's not actually overheating. It's got a sensor in there that kicks it off when it does go. So yeah, I'll fix it. But anyway, back where we were. So
crypto as a
as a next step. As the next step in finance. So because it can't replace all of the products now, it's not ready for prime time. You know, it's just not ready for prime time. And HEX is in a good position because it is a place for people to, you know, go out of fiat and into something where they can trustlessly put it away and make interest. That, I mean, it's killing fiat right now. And it's killing it.
Absolutely.
I mean, just in the contract alone, with the interest alone, with share price alone, it's killing any financial product in the fiat world. And then, of course, price go up is just, you know, I mean, being the highest appreciating asset is, you know, that's just icing on the cake, you know. So let me see if I can turn this back up.
I think Pulse Chain is like primed to be the thing that kind of comes in and fixes a lot of those, like, hopefully transactional issues and, you know, speed, cost, more transactions a second. I really hope that, you know, Richard just comes in and swoops this thing and just goes, shoom, yep, all of you guys that couldn't, you know, execute and push out the vision or push out completed products, you're all going to fall by the wayside when there is something that's fully completed here and it can do all the things that I say that it can. And like, what the fuck is Vitalik doing right now? You had 4 fucking years, bro, to fix your fucking shitty shit, and you did fucking nothing, man.
None of them did, though. None of them did, though. They were so they finally really made money in 2017. They all finally really made money. I mean, a lot of my buddies run around fur coats and shit like that. It's just stupid.
Yep.
They finally really made money. And I think they all took a fucking vacation. I mean, serious.
They did.
They let the ICOs take the heat for all of the bullshit. So it's like, okay, all these guys are going to fail. So we'll get back to work on the next bull run. You know, we'll wait till the next one. We'll get back to work. And they all took
worst time to start working. Like, it's just fucking so stupid. When we're at the peak of, you know, the most transactions, the most users, the most new people, then we'll get to our shit. Like,
hey, it's the same mentality, right? As investors, buy it at the top, get to work at the top, you know, and you know, and I think that's what they did. Because I mean, come on, they've all had ample time to get their shit unfucked, and none of them unfucked their shit. It's all fucked up. So now they're scrambling. Now they're putting out, you know, press releases. Oh, guess what we're coming out with? Like, freaking really, guys? Really? 3 years, you guys had shit tons of money, and really? Fucking really? So
this is it? This is what you did? You know, this is what you fucking produced? It's a joke. I mean, it works. But now it's becoming a joke.
And Richard didn't rest on his laurels.
Nope.
He went to work. He said, okay, since you guys all screwed this thing up, and since you made my Bitcoin look like shit, I'm going to go make something that is better. Okay.
And it is. It's so much better.
Step aside. And that's what he did. And that's where we're at today. And we have HEX, and the world has HEX now. And it will take on more adoption I mean, come on. It's not the shiny object in the box right now. It's definitely not. Nobody wants it. Everybody, when people are looking at Dogecoin, I mean, and I'm talking, there's serious investors out there going, fuck, should I get in now? Should I get in now?
That statement just in itself. Serious investors looking into Dogecoin. Fucking hell.
I'll bet you anything. There's a whole bunch of them out there talking on the Twitters and talking on the YouTubes right now. They have a bag. They've got a bag, and they're wondering when they're going to sell it, or they're getting ready to buy in. I mean, come on, man. You know that they are. You know they are, because they know, even though it's shit, even though it's nothing, they want to buy the news. Buy the news, baby.
They want to be part
of the trend is your friend. All those things that they've been taught in their financial lives, you know. Whatever happened? Brennan just said, whatever happened to the Berlin thing, reducing fees? Well, it wasn't to reduce fees. I guess it was supposed to, but it was. The Berlin thing was not the EIP contract, was it? Or EIP, is that what it was? EIP 155 or whatever it is?
1559.
1559. Was that the Berlin, or the Berlin thing was different?
That was the gas burning, from the best of my knowledge. EIP 1559 is the gas burning.
Well, that was the contract. Well, yeah, that was a little contract with the miners thing to make them happier about getting fucked over by what was coming. But the Berlin thing was something different. I forget. Low fees were down for like one day. The other fees were down for like a day, and then that was it. It was like, oh, okay, everything's okay again. Nope, sorry. EIP 1559 isn't out yet. Okay.
Yeah, that's coming still.
So that's the contract where they are going to pump up the fees, right? That's where we're going to get the no, because that's all the Berlin fork, or whatever the hell it was called, was okay. London was EIP. Okay, now here comes all the shit. Berlin was EIP 2929. London was EIP.
You can see where the technical people
EIP 2929 raised the S load. Oh, I love it when they start talking about S loads and shit like that, and it's great. I love it that smart guys have a bunch of shit to talk about. It's just like, I mean, it's fees are going up so that they could stroke the freaking miners because they're about to fuck the miners, and they're trying to make it better for them. They're trying to adjust it to make it better for them because they're about to fuck the miners, and that's what's happening. I mean, I couldn't explain it any easier than that. It's really what's happening. You could EP 19259 it all damn day. That's what's going on. They're trying to screw the miners lightly, give them a reach around because here it comes when 2.0 comes out. Right? Am I right?
You are right. That's how I operate. That's how my mind operates too. If I don't need to know the technical shit and I can just benefit from whatever it is, what the fuck do I care?
So Brennan, perfect freaking thing, perfect statement. Why are they negotiating with terrorists? You're absolutely right, Brennan. It never works out well. It never works out well. And you're right. They have no spine just to fix this shit. And yeah, I think that maybe they're afraid of them. I'm sure they are, or maybe they feel for them. I don't know what it is, but that's what's going on. This is a political freaking move before they can actually do their thing. I think that Ethereum is on top of their game when it comes to their technology. I think that they've been working. I do. I think with all the roll-ups, the ZK, Sync, Snark, Sippity Dip Dip Bing Bang, roll-up, hip-de-doo shit. So they've been working on their shit. They've been making scaling options. So they got their shit together. They're ready to roll out 2.0. So that tells me that, you know, they've done their homework, got their shit together, and they're doing the right things. And I guess my hat's off to ETH, but they didn't get their shit together soon enough for Richard. So
the weird thing as well is, like, they have been working, they have been doing all this shit, but they're putting them out, these upgrades or these, you know, additions to Ethereum. They're putting them out at weird fucking times, and they're making they're dropping shit at, like, there's some plans going on, or there's some kind of like nonsense going on in the background that we're just not.
Well, it's political. It's got to be political stuff, because all of the I went over to Matic, I used it. It's fucking amazing. It works. The shit that they're putting together works. And so they got the technologies working. It's got to be, if you're not implementing it, it's either you're worried about fucking something up, database issues, whatever it is, you know, you don't want to, if we do this, we could screw the whole thing up type of issues, which I don't think it is, or it's political with the miners. And throughout crypto, it seems that that's always the problem, is the fucking miners. I know some of them, they're always a problem. The big ones anyway. Not you guys in your living rooms and your, you know, bedrooms, you know, mining, freaking burning your house out with freaking heat and shit. Not you guys. You guys are, hey, have at it. That's what it was meant for. Do your thing. I'm talking about the big dogs. They got freaking, you know, warehouses full of shit sitting next to a hydroelectric dam in China. You know, those guys. You know, it always seems to be those guys that are screwing crypto up. And yeah, it's just kind of a lot of bad players in crypto. I'm sorry.
And the bad players are in control of the two biggest fucking coins that there are, BTC and ETH. The miners are just what, you know, like, how do you even play that game? You just have to appease them no matter what. Otherwise, you're fucked.
Yeah, and you know what? Another going, Brandon. Didn't 60% of the BTC hash rate go down or something? Shenanigans. Yeah, I read something about that too, and I was like, whatever. I was gonna read the article, and I was like, no, I got to go try and get the stream started. So I saw it after work. I saw somebody was talking about, you know, the hash rate going down. I'm like, oh, here it comes. Here comes some more shenanigans.
It's one of those things that they fucking like to drop in it as well at just the weirdest times. Like before the bull run started, or just as it was kicking off, there was all of that fucking tether FUD, and Tether are not going to have enough in their accounts to prove that they hold all of the Tether or the US dollars that they say they earn. It's like they like to inject these little like FUD bombs into things just to see what people's reactions are going to be. And it's like, this is another one. I mean, Dust in the Web says here, watch Uniswap Swap 3 come out just at the right time to save the day. Probably been done for months. Game.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's it.
And they might be waiting to see, like BTC have its run and then go, okay, it's time to flip the switch now. Now, we're good. We're good now. ETH's good. Come on over, Oh yeah, and everybody freaking ape into ETH, and pump their bags, and it's and then it'll be the altcoin summer and all that kind of shit, and
altcoin season begins.
Yeah. So who knows? The drama could even get better by the end of the summer here.
I hope it does. And we always get those like repeated narratives, like, oh guys, China's banning crypto tomorrow, or India's banning crypto tomorrow.
You know what I missed this year was the Chinese New Year. What happened to the Chinese New Year? Remember the Chinese New Year? That was like the big fucking pump for Bitcoin, was this Chinese New Year thing, and I didn't hear a damn thing about the Chinese New Year this year, right?
Yeah.
Or did they? What do they have it only every 4 years or something? Is that what the Chinese New Year goes every 4 years? I don't know. But I mean, it was like that's all everybody was talking about was Chinese New Year, Chinese New Year, Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is what's bringing the pump. Oh, it's the year of the this or the goat or the dog or the lion or whatever the dragon or whatever the fuck it was at the time. And it was like, oh yeah, the Chinese New Year's doing it. This is what's bringing the pump, and it brings it every year. Look at they were showing the charts. Look, the Chinese New Year fits here, and here's where it fits, and here's where it fits, and here's where the pump is. Here's where the pump. Like you can always read it by the Chinese New Year. It was like, oh yeah, I got to remember the Chinese New Year every year now. I get myself into crypto. Oh yeah, I was writing it down, and oh yeah, got to turn Chinese culture now so that I know when the New Year is. It's like, fuck.
We need a fucking narrative, that the scale of that for HEX, and it needs to permeate shit. And as soon as it gets out there, and as soon as people are like, HEX is the new store of value, or it's replacing Bitcoin. Like, we need a powerful narrative in HEX that we can just push out there. Like those guys, whether they're fucking stupid or not, being in Bitcoin and these other coins now, they knew how to tell a fucking story to get people to buy their goddamn shit. We need a similar story in HEX. I don't know what it is yet.
Those ICOs killed it with that, man. Those ICOs back in the day, they killed it with the narratives.
Yeah.
They put up their little website, put the faces of all their devs up there, a little sweet little story with each dev and their background and where they came from and their pedigree, and then how to get into that ICO,
because that's all they do. They find a story that fits, where the price is going to go, or where the chart's going to go, or where the human behavior is going to go, and then they just push the shit out of that until it's shoved so far down your throat that you're like, oh yeah, that is right. Those guys are right. That is the narrative. And then people believe it. It's like, that's the power of fucking belief right there, Like you round up all of these people that are clueless about what's going on, and then they just fucking, they believe the crowd. They believe the whatever narrative is going on, and that's some powerful shit, man. Have I lost the captain? I think I lost the captain. I lost the captain. All right. What's going on, Hexicans? Ooh, Dustin the Web. I like that comment. I wish I could click on it and highlight it, but I don't have that ability. Hex's narrative will be the testimonials of the lives it's changed. We need a documentary. I like that, Dustin the Web. you know what really got me hyped when it dropped was the Hex Rewind video. You know, just showing the first little year of Hex and, you know, the narratives and the stories and the people and everything that were involved in that kind of the first year's journey in Hex. That shit's important, you know. People like David Feeder and Crypty and, you know, just all of the people that have had their lives completely changed because of Hex. I mean, myself included. Like, in the last year, I've dropped like 40 goddamn pounds. It's a powerful thing, this Hex cryptocurrency and this Hex space. It is truly life-changing, and at so many levels. I would encourage anyone out there that has, you know, a story that's... Welcome back, Cap.
Sorry, I left you hanging there, buddy.
So good.
Oh, I just love technical issues. Love it. So the Cap Got Fruit roll up on EP 56753. It's 8675309 there, Mr. Kool-Aid. Where have you been, by the way? My tech guy. No wonder I'm having so many tech problems. He's been actually working for a living now versus hanging out with us.
Yeah.
When you walk your own plank. Yeah, I just walked my own plank there, Motley. So anyway, where were you at? What did I just interrupt?
We were just talking about I just went into the comments, grabbed a few comments out that I thought sounded cool. There was one back up here. Dustin the Web says Hex's narrative will be the testimonials of the lives it changed. We need a documentary. And then I said Hex Rewind was a great little, like, you know, 20-minute video of the first kind of year of Hex, the people that were involved, the lives it changed, Richard, everything. I think we need more of that kind of shit.
Yeah, no, it's going to be needed. I mean, we'll have some type of a narrative, I'm sure. I mean, this is a much bigger story than the Silk Road. I'll tell you that right now. And I watched that movie a while back ago. They came out with that thing, and I was like, that's a shit story in crypto. You know, when are you guys going to tell something that's real about crypto as far as somebody doing something good or right, you know? And I think that's the story we're all working on now is, you know, it is an underdog story. And
the best kind of story. Underdog stories are the best.
It is. And we took a lot of shit, and to be honest, our community is very, very smart, has big heart. And, you know, Richard's the same way, even though he might've been quirky and rubbed people wrong. And we may have come out looking like we were, you know, trying to be the next shiny object, which maybe backfired in our face a little bit. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I wouldn't change anything. I love this shit. Fucking bring it. Bring it. Go ahead.
That's right. That's fucking right.
I'll take it, man. I've taken the underdog thing my whole life. My whole life I have. You know, the neighborhood that I grew up in, the life that I led, always been the underdog and never got the glory. But right now, this is about as sweet as it fucking gets. Even though it took 53 years to get to this place, you know, it's not going to be an overnight success story. That's for sure. Not for me.
It can't be. It can't be. You have, like, you've put in the fucking years, RG. You've put in the time with your body and shit like that. But like,
it's wrecked. It's fucking wrecked.
Yeah, but imagine how sweet it will be at, like, right at the ending. You fucking take the cake. You take it all. You get the ride off into the sunset and fucking go and, you know, spend the rest of your days on a beach. Wouldn't that all
flip-flops,
be worth
board
it
shorts,
all?
and dreadlocks, baby. That's what it's gonna be.
Right. That's fucking right, man. Like,
so
it makes
one of the
the
things that
grind
I was
worth it. You know, it makes all of those years that you spent grinding and sacrificing worth it.
Yeah, and that's what it's going to be because so one of my other favorite things to do, so I like surfing. I mean, the beach is my place, you know. I like surfing. I used to like riding Harleys, but I don't do that anymore for safety reasons. I don't want to I know too many dead people that ride motorcycles. So for those of you riding motorcycles, quit. or, continue and pay the consequences. But I scuba dive and I free dive. Cool. And I bug hunt. We call it bug hunting. It's lobster diving and spearfish. So I was looking at Puerto Rico, man, and oh my God, it's like freaking the best spearfishing, the best freaking surf. It's just so me, man. It's so freaking time for me to go. I mean, to be honest, I don't have to make any more money. I don't have to be very, very wealthy. I could literally go there right now and just live like that very, very simply and be happy. I'm literally ready to do that and be happy. Just the rest of my days spearfishing, surfing, and hanging out on the beach. That's
Absolutely. I mean, when I think it was the FN Hangout, just the one last gone, looking at that, that spreadsheet that Brennan put out and Topu One put out, even if we never move in price, you're done, man. You're done. Like it's done. It's game over. All you have to do is now just sit on the beach and wait. I know that there's, you've got a family and you've got kids and you've got all that kind of stuff too. But like, my dad he's 62, and I got him involved with crypto because I wanted him to retire early and I wanted him to enjoy the rest of his time that he has left and not have to go, okay, I have to go back to work and I have to do this. He doesn't anyway. He's just that kind of person where it's like, no, I still haven't got enough. No, still not done. Still not done grinding. It's so powerful when you get to like, see that person that spent their entire life sacrificing and grinding and putting it all on the line. They get their dues. They get their come up. They get their shit sorted. He's at that stage now where it's like, he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to worry anymore. He doesn't have to think about anything anymore. And I helped him get to that point.
Cool. Hold on one second. Somebody else decides they're going to hold on. Yes, dear. No, I'm on the show. Actually, I thought maybe you had something important to tell me. So I thought I'd just stop the show so that I can talk to you. Oh, good night. Bye. I got a she just wanted to go and tell me that I got one of my crypto cards in the mail.
Hey. Nice.
I got a couple of those, those pay cards going here. And I just got another.
There's like earn a couple of % returns on your
yeah, but you can spend it. You can actually use it as a Visa. Your crypto.
Yeah. I got the crypto.com one a while back, but
I think this is the BitPay. Maybe I think I got a BitPay now.
Yeah,
BitPay and Zoom Coin. I have a Zoom Coin and I have a BitPay now, and I think I have that other one too that you just said. Crypto.com. Is that what it is?
Crypto.com.
Yeah, that's the other one.
There was a Fold one as well. FOLD. There's an app.
I got the very, very first one. It was a Union Bank pay card. It was like the very 2016.
Shit.
And it was shaky and shady as fuck, man. Holy shit. You had to send your Bitcoin there and it disappeared for a while. And then the next day it showed up and it was shady, man. It worked, but you literally had to load it this weird way. It just was not fun. You had the bank, the card, and then you had another site that you had to build a wallet on to send the Bitcoin. You can only send Bitcoin to it. Bitcoin go into that site, and then that site would connect it to the wallet, and then it was just freaking shady as fuck. It worked, but it was shady as fuck.
They're all still a bit weird. We're in that transitional period where the banks have kind of gone, oh, okay, we could probably make some money off of this shit. Let's get our toes in the water and put out a couple of these cards. I've yet to find one though that's worth using over a huge period of time. If this BitPay thing is good, let us know.
Yeah, well, I like the Zoom Coin thing that I have. It's an exchange where you can actually go into the back office of the exchange there, and you have a wallet, and that wallet allows you to turn on or off any crypto you want that is in their exchange. They only have they don't have HEX in there or anything like that, but they got all the major coins, and you can change the setting to where whatever one you want to spend, it will spend in dollars. So it will take your Ethereum out or your USDT or whatever, your Bitcoin or whatever you have. So you go to the Home Depot, you put it in the Home Depot, you pull out, it'll pay for your $100 of spend in whatever coin you have it's set to. So you literally have a switch that you can switch, and it has an app on your phone that you can do the same thing. So you can change through it if you want. It's like, oh, okay, well, ETH is up. I'm going to spend some ETH right now, and then I like it. It works great. So
that's a cool little thing. The reason I stopped using the crypto.com one is because my bank charged for crypto.com. You couldn't put Australian dollars on there. I think Singapore dollars was the currency that Australians have to use. So every time it's doing like an international transfer of money.
Oh, so you get charged for the transfer rate.
$10 or $15 fee. It wipes out the whole point of using the card at all.
Yeah. It's like
I have to change my bank.
You're not using the card to make big purchases or anything. It's just like, fill up gas, go out to dinner, that kind of shit,
Daily expenses. That's it.
Yeah, daily expenses, which is, that's a cool thing to use the cards for. So Brennan said he uses crypto.com nowadays. Problem spending with crypto is taxes. Yeah, that's the problem with spending. Oh, there we go again. That's it. It's gonna go for good. Bink. Bink. But that's all right. We're gonna keep it at that because they meme it. Somehow they'll meme that. Put some face on it or something. Or was RGD3 or something, the last RGD3 when
RGD2.
Yeah, RGD2. You saw that video?
Yeah.
That was a good one. There was
another good one recently, just within the last day. I think it was like Richard mentioned on his last name. Oh, Sinclair Crypto. Thanks, bro.
Okay, hold on. Let me put Sinclair up there. Hold on. Says, RG, next time you scuba dive, stake a T-share and bury the seed words under the ocean floor and make a treasure map for someone to find it. That'll be a real treasure in 15 years. You know what? I may do that. I may figure out something to do that way. I do have an idea for if anybody's ever geocached, I do want to do like a geocache for seed words and get the seed words out like that. So some kind of a scavenger hunt type of deal for seed words.
Oh man, a pirate scavenger hunt. Oh,
yeah, maybe through the streams, do something through the streams and put seed words out there, and then after that, make some kind of an end game for the last seed word. So anyway, it said next time you. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Thanks, Sinclair. Appreciate you, man. That was cool.
Thanks, Sinclair. There's we were just talking that little, this is a good way to end shit, I think, because we're at about the 2-hour mark now, and that's about how long these ones go for.
Yep.
You said the RGD2 video, the little Star Wars one.
Yeah.
I've just put in the private chat a little link there. This is a really good one. I think you'll enjoy this. You make an appearance if you haven't seen it.
Oh boy, nope, I have not seen this one yet.
Here we go.
Oh boy, let's see here. Let me pull this off to the side and turn on the sound. And let's see here. So share it. This one looks good, guys. Whoever did this one did a great job.
Fucking excellent.
Whoever did this one looks great. Hold on, let's see. Chrome tab, go here. Let me open this up first. Boom. There we go. And there is that. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's let's play this thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Hold on. Shit. Damn it.
No sound.
Damn it, RG. Let's see. Yeah, no sound. Let me stop that one. Let me redo it real quick. Share screen, sound, Chrome tab. There we go. And boom. Now we got it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's see what this is all about. I haven't seen this yet. Okay. I would keep going, but I think that I think that we might end up with, you know what I mean. So we'll leave that one alone for now. But maybe it was changed enough. I know the audio might. I don't know. Are we still on YouTube?
Yeah, we're still up.
So I make sure we don't get a Knuckles, and everybody will kill me for that.
It's so shit that like we can't just freely do that stuff. I mean, last night we had the second round of like Hex Flicks and Chill. I don't know if you heard about that at all, but like we just sit in the green room and muck around. We can do pretty much anything in there. It's shit that when you come on stream, you have to like play by the rules and not do the thing. And it's like, fuck you guys. But you know, it is what it is. You got to play by the rules of the game.
Let me let's see. I'm gonna go in and get that. So for those of you who want to check it out, let's see. I'll put it in the chat room here for you. There it is. In case you guys want to see it, there it is. You can watch the whole thing. Oh, you put it in there too already, right? Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So still on YouTube. Okay, cool. Thanks, Mazzology. Oh boy. Okay, let me see if I can one last time before we cut out here. So, no, now we're not even. Oh, there we are. There we go. All right. Maybe yeah. Okay. Hexmac, thanks for coming on, bro. Always a pleasure to have you around. Your smiling face and your support for the whole community. I mean, that's what it's about. Guys like you and Bran always filling everybody's buckets with the love and respect. Appreciate it. The more and more of that we get here, the better we're going to be. So my hat's off to you. Thanks. All right, guys. Appreciate you all coming. Wednesday, I think we have a guest. Not just me yapping. We will have a guest. Have a good one. We'll see you all next Wednesday. Don't forget, tomorrow morning is Ken Nipples and all of his crew from around the globe, around the way over there on the east side of the world. And we'll talk to you guys. See ya.